I am turning this boho craft kit into a Halloween door hanger for my sister so she can have it outside for her door for Halloween. Let's get to it. I got these two bad boys at the Dollar Tree. So this is going to be a Dollar Tree crafting sesh. Let me show you the file that I made. She's not into a whole lot of Halloween. Like, she don't really like the colors. What we're going to do, we're going to do a black hat, we're going to do flowers, we're going to do ghost, and the letter C. So, yep, ignore all that mess because Mommy wants to craft today and not clean the house. Our blades finally came in, and so now we're gonna put one in here, and we're gonna craft. I got these off of Amazon, and it says standard is red, then is yellow, and deep is blue. I'm gonna try standard. I've never really did this before. Oh, that makes sense. The cover covers the blade. Okay, so we just stick it in there, I guess. Oh, I'm just kind of snapped in there a little bit. That was cool and learning experience, I suppose. So we're gonna see if these can fit down here. We don't need that. And it does. Alright, on to making, what's this? Oh. Let's see how big this is. It did come with some leafy leaves, which I am definitely going to incorporate into that file picture I just showed you. And it has these little white pom-poms. So we're going to use those too. But we're going to set them off to the side because we don't need them in our way right now. We need our mat. Best way to measure this out without busting out a ruler, which I don't even know where a ruler is at. Let's see, this is kind of odd shaped circle. It's not a perfect circle. Okay. 8 by 8. I thought it was going to be 8 by 8 just by looking at it. And just like that, my mic said that was a terrible joke and it shut off for the remainder of this craft sesh. So, here I am doing a voiceover yet again. You're welcome. I found out that some of these felt pieces that I got from the Dollar Tree were different, like, sizes or heaviness, thinness. Some were very thin, some were kind of heavy. So I couldn't really get a very good cut for the little tiny pieces. To get the same shapes that I wanted, I went ahead and cut it out through cardstock, and then I went and traced the papers onto my felt, and then I cut them out. And it didn't cut the little lines for the pumpkin, so I just went back and cut the big pieces out and then just trimmed around the edges, because we have to have the little lines for a pumpkin or it's just going to look like a flat circle. And then I did the same thing with the leaves. I just traced it on there with a permanent marker and then I cut it out. And this is what you have right here. And I'm going to use my Beacon 3-in-1 glue to glue it all together. And we'll see how that holds up. Actually, from the future, it held up pretty good and it's still holding up. So if you want to use that kind of glue to glue this down, it works very good. Better than burning your fingers with the hot glue and having all your strings. I mean, you're still going to have strings, but you're not going to be burning your fingers. And if you live in Louisiana like I do, hot glue does not stand up to Louisiana heat. And this is going to be a test run to see how good it stands up to the heat. Now I repeated this process until it was all done. I definitely wanted to get these orange pieces on here to give it that pumpkin vibe. And then I did the same thing with the flowers. I was contemplating on sewing the flowers together, just like a little tack sew in the middle, but why not do the glue? And there you see that little piece just fell down just like that. How did that even happen? I don't even know how that happened. It just, yoop. So, picked it back up and kept gluing it all down. And then I sped it up for you, because YouTube magic. And there we have it. It's a nice little witch's hat. All cute. And done. And now we got to attach it to the pumpkin. I just used the same process. I slapped some glue on there, held it down, and then I made sure to glue the back piece, make sure there's no pieces coming up off of it, and there you go. A nice, cute little felt pumpkin. But we're not done yet. Now we take our wire and our little leaves, and we're going to put it all together. I used the same glue for the little ghost. Those ghosts were made out of fake leather, faux leather, however you want to say that word. I'm going to use fake because it is fake leather. I don't have white. That was a foresight that I did not see coming. So I had to use some fake leather for the ghost instead of felt. Oh well, gives a little charm, glittery charm. But once I have everything that it looks good on the wire, I decided to take thread out anyways. Although I was avoiding it, I took it out anyways. And I just threaded it around the tops of the hat, around the wire. And then I did the same thing, like all around where it was touching the wire. I would go and just thread little loops. So if you flipped it over, you would saw the string tied around the wire, just like you do the wire leaves. It worked out fine. And you just repeat that. I went down and used the pink for the pink part of the pumpkin. So after all that, you couldn't really tell that I really did that unless you're actually staring into it. But it's still holding up, and I think it will hold up pretty good. I did sew a little bit of the leaves inside with the pumpkin just to hold it down even better, like together. So if the leaves do fall off of the little stems that they're glued on, they won't completely come off because they got tacked with the sewing. And then I lost the little thingy that came with it, so I busted out a purple ribbon and hung it up. And here's the final reveal, all of its glory. Look how cute it is! It came out good. And if you want this file, you want to cut it out something else, you can make this out of vinyl. I will be dropping the link at ivylilies.com. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch me craft mine away. Happy crafting. I will catch you in the next one. And if you made this, tag me. I would love to see how you made yours. It's Halloween, guys. It's October, guys. Favorite time of the year.